Okay, so tell me, what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Dustin. I was born in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Awesome. Hello, Dustin. What do you do for a living?
I'm a scenic artist.
Very cool. What exactly is that?
Well, scenic artist does paints the backdrops and murals in different environments for theme parks, casinos, themed environments, basically.
Awesome.
Commercial art.
All right. So, what was your first bike, and how long have you been riding?
First bike was a Honda 50 at age probably 7 or 8 years old. Come from a long background of motorcycle riders, bikers, and the old man rolled me out a used Honda 50 before I could barely ride a bicycle.
Cool. And what type of riding do you do now, and what motorcycle do you have?
Well, this is my 96 883 Sporty, and I do as much riding as I possibly can. I'm a daily rider. It's all I own. I don't have a car or truck. Just ride this in the rain, the cold, all the weather.
Cool. And what are some of the places that you have ridden?
You know, all over the southeast. I believe probably the furthest south I've gone is from Jacksonville, Florida to Miami. Back a few years ago on my Triumph when I had that.
And what kind of Triumph did you have?
It was a Thruxton. It was one of the newer Triumph bikes that look like one of the old cafe racers.
Cool. So does any one experience stand out most, and if so, why?
One experience. Well, you know, when you're a daily rider, they all stand out in one way or another. Every ride's exciting. But I would say probably my favorite is the first time I put my fiance on the back. We were at a club, and she went and sat down on the curb right by my bike, and I saw her sit down next to my bike. And so I kind of looked at that like an invitation. So I pulled out my keys and put my glasses on and sat on the bike, rolled it off the curb and fired it up, and just kind of nodded at her and looked back at her, and she said no. So then I gave her another nod. She said no. I looked at her pretty seriously and I said one more time, and she hopped up off the curb and hopped on the back, and we rode off in the middle of the night and rode this thing probably harder than I've ever ridden it, and she just loved it. Her body just wrapped around mine tight, and I knew right then, I'm like, this girl's gonna break my heart.
That's awesome. So did any special life event get you more passionate about riding, and if so, what was it?
You know, like I said, I've been riding my entire life. It's always been my passion, my Prozac. Whenever things are tough or difficult or complicated, that's what I do. But I would say when I really got, decided that, this is definitely something that's going to be a big part of my life all the way to the end, was whenever I got a divorce. And that was especially tough for me. So that's whenever I went out and bought my Triumph, and I took off. And that, I'm pretty sure that if it wasn't for that, I could be in a whole different place right now. So I would say that's it.
The amazing healing powers of motorcycling.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so possibly that answers this next question, but what is one valuable lesson that riding motorcycles has taught you about life in general?
Well, any of you guys that are out there riding every day, you know that every moment that you're on a bike could be your last. And we've all been cut off. We've all had careless people riding in cars and trucks that are careless. So to me, it's life is short. Enjoy it, soak it up, love it, live it. Don't ever pull any punches. Go full force, throttle down as hard as you can, because you don't know how much longer you got.
Great. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Thank you for the interview. Good luck with your YouTube channel. You guys keep an eye out for this woman. She's got a lot of fun stuff coming for you.
Thank you, and thank you very much.
You're welcome.